Yo, what's up, aliens? Ahi here with the Slam Academy. Thank y'all for bringing me in for this Vital workshop. So I've been messing around within Vital for the past couple of weeks, and I've been having a lot of fun with this thing. It's very, very similar to Serum in like being able to import your own wavetables, just like the layout of things or the look and the feel. But I feel like Vital has sort of got its own tone to it as well, and just some of the functions in it that aren't in Serum are pretty useful, and I'll go over some of those here. One of my favorite things though is just importing wavetables. I've been really into importing like weird sounds. Like I've got this bug sound here. Let's import these bugs as a wavetable and listen to that. Oh yeah, just already. That one's a fun one. So what I might want to do is, under my favorites, I've already selected basic shapes. And we might want to try to FM this from oscillator 1. So we'll turn down this level. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Already. Let's turn it up another octave, see what that sounds like. Yeah, I really like that sort of buzziness. Oh, see, you can switch between the 3D view, the 2D view, and then this SP view. Another interesting way, because you can sort of see the fundamentals / harmonics in here. So inside of Vital, it's got this whole new like spectral morphing modes. It's got these ones that it calls what are these called, like wave morphing or something like that. And that's sort of like the warp modes inside of Serum. But then this new one, which is like the spectral morphing, these are all sort of new algorithms to sort of affect the sound. Let's go through and listen to some of them. So here it is with the vocode on. Harmonic stretch. This one's really, that one's pretty cool. Smear. That one's fun. This random amp is just so cool. It's just pretty random. You get some interesting sounds out of that. But yeah, going through here, I really like the high pass just to get some. You can see it basically just goes through the spectrum and gets rid of everything. And so you can just get that high pass bit up there, and then you could go over here and bend it. Maybe let's try. There we go. Really FM that. Let's try this. Let's turn up this unit. So yeah, let's try throwing this LFO onto the level here. We'll make a wub out of this. Now, what I like to do is I like to compress it, turn up the attack, turn down the release. Yeah, maybe we'll add some distortion. And then I like to add some dynamics back in by we'll actually go to the high band and throw the LFO onto the yeah, add some cool dynamics back in. And also I really like the flanger, and here's really dope. You can bring the frequency down all the way, and so it freezes, turn the offset, turn up the feedback, and then modulate the mix on here. This is what I like doing, is getting like really resonant tones in effects, and then automating the mix. So it just gets just like this over. Maybe let's turn on this chorus. Oh, that's pretty nice. Here, let's turn down this. And maybe let's get rid of the high pass and the bend. Oh yeah, we got the chorus. Is this, are we on? There we go. Okay, so that's the right octave in the sub. Oh, that one's really dope. So instead of doing it perfectly on the octave, FMing it like to a semitone, so that way you're essentially like, how do I put this? There's some like phase cancellation going on in the FM amount, but it's like as a sound design technique. That reminds me of I don't know, some like sudden death kind of sound. Maybe not the chorus. Oh yeah. Maybe let's try around. No, that is super dope. All right, let's try adding this filter in here and getting in some more comb. Let's get this mix again on. Adds in that kind of sound in there. This is pretty dope. Maybe let's get some movement in the low end as well. So we've almost got this like dip here in the middle. Oh, separate this. And then also what's cool here is that in the LFO section, there's this button here where you can switch between having a more triangle-like shape and then having a more sine-like shape for the LFO. They get different effects. Because the sine shape, it like stays up at the top and the bottom a little bit more because of that curve. You can see that it doesn't stay at the top just except for just that one instant, and here it just stays closer to the top there for longer, and the bottom as well. Sort of a different sound. Now after that, if you want to save it, click over here. We'll call this WUB and we'll call it Bug Rager 1. I'll select bass, got my name on there, we'll hit save. Cool. So that's one really cool way of now what I also might want to do inside of here is let's find some other bug noises. Oh yeah, like that thing. Let's throw that here. Oh, what? Okay. Oh, that's sick. Dang. Okay, wait, let's automate some of this element. That's gnarly. All right, let's try bending this. All right, what else have we got in here? Let's try this Spectral time skew. not really doing much to it. That's almost making it messier. It sounds better, just like that. Okay, so what's also cool is here in the LFO, what you can do is select all these different pre-built shapes in here. So this one's pretty trippy. And so going through all these shapes is pretty fun. I like this one a lot. Let's slow it down. That's so gnarly. So what I might do after this is I might add in, like, I have all these magic racks that I sell on my Gumroad. You can check them out at AHEE Gumroad. And this one is part of Magic Racks Volume 2, the Fat Rack. I just like throwing this on after. Yeah. Super crunchy. And then also the radio fades is super fun. It's sort of good as intros and outros. But it's got all these different flavors depending upon the radio type. Yeah. Subtle different amounts there, but yeah, super fun. I love doing that one. I gotta save this one. Call it Bug Rager 2. Yeah, let's go back and set this on a simple sine wave. And then what we might also do, yeah, we'll keep it slow there. And let's put LFO 2 here on something. So we'll select, go to the matrix, we'll select LFO 2 here as the source. And then here's the destination. We're going to make a growl. So we're going to go to global and we're going to set it to voice transpose. Now, voice tune will change like the semitone, or sorry, the sense of the entire patch at once, and the voice transpose you'll be able to control it in semitones, or in this case it's a perfect bending of it, so it just goes through the whole scale smoothly. So let's maybe have it pitched down, and we'll put it in envelope mode. Slow. Yeah, okay, maybe not that high. There we go. That's pretty beefy. I like that. Maybe try. Ooh, with that chorus on there, that's pretty crazy. Maybe let's try this other filter on here. I don't know. It doesn't work that well. Reverb's always nice on there, though I like to have some sounds like pretty dry sometimes, but that is sounding pretty gnarly though. Yeah. Maybe something else, what we could do with this filter is we can select maybe some sort of notching on this. So yeah. Let's put that spread on there. So I don't know. Not super into it. Yeah, it sort of sounds better without it. But I don't know, sometimes with like those really thick sounds, it's fun to get those notch filters in there. It'll take away some of the sound. So let's try turning down some of this FM. And we'll up this. Yeah, I love that. All right, maybe let's move on to a different type of sound design. I really like this one. One other type of sound design I've been really getting into is just getting two oscillators and really compressing them and distorting the heck out of them, and they sort of create interesting things out of that process there. And what I like to do is just sort of find cool sounds that we can throw in here, create some wavetables. Though that one might be a little too messy. Oh, dang, that's crazy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on unison 2. You know, maybe the harmonic stretching will be there we go. Turn down these voices, put it in legato, turn up the glide a little bit. Though, maybe let's try one of these other wavetables just in here. That one's nice. Now let's just grab another one. Oh. That's nice, distorted together like that. Ooh, okay, we're starting to get somewhere. Let's maybe add in some of this white noise. Maybe throw that all through a filter. Let's make sure they're all going to filter 2. Then we can automate this. Turn down. Ooh, I like this pattern. Ooh, I like that a lot. Let's try bend. Or better right there. Sort of better on the original. Let's turn up and let's do that technique there on the EQ again. To it on there, that. That one's a fun sound. I'll save that. We'll call that pulse. Spectral pulse space. Cool. That's fun. Let me check on the time. How are we doing over here? All right, cool. We got another 10 minutes or so. Another fun thing that I've been doing, yeah, definitely try to experiment around with just distorting 2 oscillators together, turning the voices up on one and detuning them. Super fun results that way. Cool. Another really fun thing in here, obviously, is the new text-to-wavetable. So I just right-clicked to get that. I'm going to say, "What's up, aliens?" And let's see. Oh, I think I messed up. Text. Wait, "What's up, aliens?" Exclamation point. Boom. And then we'll throw the LFO on here, and we're going to stretch it all the way out, set it to envelope, and maybe slow that down, and then it'll slowly glide through it. And let's hear that.
What's up, aliens?
Yes, it works. So cool. All right, let's give that some compression, some distortion.
What's up, aliens? What's up, aliens? What's up, aliens?
Oh, that's so dope. Maybe what we'll want to do is basic shapes, and we'll FM that. We'll turn down this.
What's up, aliens? What's up, aliens?
Oh, so gritty and rough.
What's up, aliens?
That's so dope.
What's up, aliens? What's up, aliens?
Rough, yo.
What's up, aliens?
All right, let's.
What's up, aliens? What's up, aliens? What's up, aliens?
Whoa, that one's trippy.
What's up, aliens? What's up, aliens?
I think on the original,
What's up, alien?
that's just rough.
What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, aliens?
Oh, yeah. Maybe what I want to do also is automate the volume of the sine wave to go along with "What's up, aliens?" So let's. What's up, aliens? So let's try this. There we go. Though I can barely hear it. What's going on? Oh, I put a filter on there on accident. Here, let's check that out.
What's up, aliens?
There we go.
What's up, aliens?
Let me turn this.
What's up, aliens? What's up, aliens?
There we go. Now the sub
What's up, aliens?
sort of goes along with
What's
it.
up, aliens? What's up, aliens?
That's so sick. Put that to envelope.
What's up, aliens?
Oh, cool.
What's up, aliens?
I love it. Maybe let's play this. Play around with this delay. We'll really shorten it. Put in some ping pong. Turn up the feedback a bunch. Put that after. That's cool. Maybe. Now you could actually change this from. Let's go back to stereo, and we'll select seconds, and we can actually select seconds on both these guys. We can just really shorten these down and create like a oscillator. Robot voice there. Maybe let's try it without the.
What's up, alien? What's up, alien?
Oh, no.
What's up, alien? What's up, aliens?
Yeah, I had to really turn that up.
What's up, aliens?
I sort of like it
What's
better.
up, aliens?
That one's just so cool. Cool. I think what else can we do? Oh yeah, hitting this thing. I'm not sure if I've already talked about this, but this thing, it changes it between like a more triangle or a more sine wave like approach, and then just going through some of these, get some pretty cool different like LFO patterns. Let's see here. Also, just importing samples here into the sampler has been really nice. I made this one preset. I'm pretty stoked on with it. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, Reese with bells. So I just created like a typical respace, respace. But then I also put these bells on top of it. It's like from the sampler. I'll turn off the subs for now. And so yeah, you can layer those in. It's yeah, you can do cool combinations like that. I really liked that one. Here, we can also add in, I really liked adding in this little, that sound right there into the sampler, and tossing that on, and then making sure that it's got this keyboard set, and then we're going to turn off the loop of it, and I'm going to make sure it's the same pitch. So it's not, I think it's in A, so I think if I turn it up 3, yeah, okay, now it's in the same scale there. Cool, and you can sort of just use this as like a layer. And what I might want to do is add some delay and reverb onto that. Yeah, that's starting to sound fresh. Maybe turn this up. Yeah, that's super trap RP kind of sound. That's video game and spooky right there. See, and that's so simple. Like, you know, sometimes, like, I gotta say, some of the craziest sound design is way simpler than you imagine it to be. Like a lot of the really classic sounds, people didn't have all these crazy functions that we do nowadays, but still people were able to get really amazing bass sounds and just sound effects in general, and just start thinking about it in basic shapes and thinking about the movement of the sound. Like, what's the movement of the volume, what's the movement of the pitch, and what's the movement of just like the spectral content? Is it clean like a sine wave, or is it messy like a saw wave, or is it like just have a bunch of just noise in it, like I don't know, some sort of spectral thing. But yeah, that's something I always am keeping in mind when I'm going back and listening to sounds. Where are we at? At 27 minutes? All right, cool. Well, you know, I feel like we've covered some cool things. Again, in the future, my name is AHEE. I have tutorials up on my YouTube page. Definitely go check those out. And big thanks out to Slam Academy. I know that they're doing all sorts of things. Really grateful for my friend Megan Hamilton reaching out to me, having me be a part of this. And once again, I've got all those magic racks that are up on my Gumroad that I recommend definitely checking those out. I just put out volume 3. So those are a lot of fun. Like, you can just like throw some of them, like here's this saw wave. You can throw Goofy Rhythm 1. That's what it does to a saw wave. Goofy Rhythm 2. Those are in the volume 3. Those ones are super fun. There's also just all sorts of really nice ones, like this Magic Fairy delay. I really like putting this one on like a sine wave or something like that. Let's put that on there and just... Ooh, you know, it'd be cool. That would be cool on the text to wavetable. Let's try that. E U E I. Let's try that. Oh yeah, you got to mess around with that one more. That was pretty funny. But yeah, definitely go check those out. And once again, thank you, Slam Academy, for having me out on this. I also just put out a record with Circus Records called Future Escape. And if you haven't already, definitely go check that out. And I will see you aliens in the future.